Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play 7th Saga. I'm your host, the Game Darius. Last we left off, we led Brantu to the forgotten city of Melanam. Well, I say forgotten, but it's just there. And now, we have a familiar face before us. I've been waiting for you. It's me, Pison. I've returned from the Dark World and have become Red Pison. It's your turn this time and you will perish. Now, part of me really can't help but wonder what the actual translation of that was supposed to be. Because I don't know. Part of me just listens to that dialogue and it's like, yeah, my name's Red Pison. I'm a threat and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, is that really what they said in the original Japanese? Maybe it was more poetic. Oh, he's healing. Punch. Okay. Speaking of healing, let's use one of those potions of power. Power potion 2. More than likely, he's not affected by vacuum, huh? Ah, dang it. Yeah, not exactly the hardest of bosses still, Pison. At least he got me a cool 1,000 gold, though. Gold. Well, let's get out of here, Ace. Ow. One of the problems with these, SNES controllers. Just, sometimes they're right pain in the butt. They're a little stiff. You gotta, like, really press down on buttons you want. Fire 2! Yeah, I bothered using fire there because defense up. And magic seems to completely ignore defense up. Of which I am happy about that. But sad at the same time when I want to actually kill a princesses. Ah, this lovely overworld music is quickly interrupted by battle music. And the slight worry as, you know, these things are a thing. Because thunder will hurt. Thunder is one of the more powerful of magics. Okay, I did go the wrong way. Oh hey, you all look familiar. As per part of our Union Blizzard one. That range from useful to god damn it. Well, now it's just plain god damn it. Oh yeah, I forgot that the blue demons also have poison. You can tell that they have poison when they have that purple flash about them. There's... Again, I love this game, but I've never said that I am a master at it. And if I did say I was a master at it, it was purely in parody. Parody of myself. Not really a parody then, is it? It's just me making fun of myself. Anyways. Now let's hope that we can get to this next town without many more adventure. Ah, okay. Wonder if I can kill them all with one firebird. Nah. Always nah. 1 MP left. 5 magic. Or 50 HP. I can't word. Shut up. Ah. Damned enemies. Damn giant brains thinking they know better than me. And running away. At least I didn't waste any magic on it. All I just wanted to do was get to this little dinky town over here. Welcome to Aegis. I haven't seen a visitor from the continent in a long time. Probably never again, except for like 6 other individuals. Just saying. There'll probably be a varying range of less violent and more violent than me. Now, if I wish to recall correctly, which I do wish to recall correctly, there's actually a couple of things of use here. Wait, what? Wrong stairs. Get out. Well, we might as well come around and talk to people. Did you see the ruins of Melanam? Great civilization flourished there 5,000 years ago. When people started to take peace and prosperity for granted, they began building weapons and eventually ruined their civilization. In the end, they say it disappeared into the ocean. More like next to the ocean, but the sentiment is still there. Oh yeah, that totally looks like a place where secret stuff is. Hello. We are descendants from the survivors who escaped from Melanam to this island. Good to know. Okay. I want to go to the continent. The sage won't let me go, though. Well, the sage is kind of a prick. Do what you want. Be your own man. Did I say that before? Sounds like something I said before. Hello, old man. In a cellar. That's the Wind Rune, isn't it? With the Wind Rune, you can go instantly wherever you want. Not to mention, without the Wind Rune, the sage wouldn't actually let you pass through the town of Aegis. The prick. This is the one. A bottle of ice. That's all that's there. Bottle of ice. And another old man. There's a lot of old people here. Our ancestors were afraid to rebuild a civilization of dreadful power and decided to live quietly on this island. While admirable, maybe your ancestor or the people that, you know, got onto the island could have just taken some of the more peaceful technology, you know? The kind that makes food. Can't read the faded inscription. No inscription readable. Here lies Leo. Or Leo, I guess. I want to get... Okay, I spoke to you already. I don't think that they have a weapon shop here. Are you really from the continent? Tell me about it, please. I'm very interested. Out of the way, child. Goddamn children not getting out of my way. Bring the Wind Rune to the sage. He will tell you what to do. More like, he will actually let me pass through. Okay, I'm pretty sure I had said so in my last couple of playthroughs of this. But when I had first played this, and I still see it now, I kind of always looked at these old sagely guys here, and I saw their hat as their head, and like just the whole thing that is actually their face, kind of like a necklace sort of thing. I don't know. I was a stupid kid. That's the Wind Rune. You must have been sent on a very important mission. You better hurry. In the back room, you'll find the entrance to the cave that is connected to the continent. Please. Yeah, side profile doesn't help at all either. It's kind of like Legend of Zelda Aghanim, where he's got that same kind of thing going on. It just kind of looks like a dude who's constantly going, oh! Also, there's brains in here. I kind of want to know the story with all the floating brains that can shoot you with lightning. Legit, I want to know. It's going to be a horror story beyond all recognition, but I need to know. Look at them. There's floating brains everywhere. Multiples of them at that. All of them worth a good near 300 experience points. Enough to level me up. 7 HP, 2 power, 4 magic this time, and fireball. Recovery. I believe a recovery does both. Yeah, it either does both magic and HP to the full, or just HP to the full. I want to say that it's just HP to the full, but I would not quote me. Punch it. Man, that 2 extra power really does the trick, doesn't it? Orcs. What form of fiction that is based in high fantasy with sword and sorcery sort of thing does not have orcs? Legit question. I kind of really want to know. Well, let's try out the fireball. Yes. Fireball. Now that's the kind of magic that every single spellcaster in D&D usually gets. Now I want to say that this next area will be a massive boost in power for me, but I'm not 100% sure, because when I get to the next island, when I get to the continent rather, there's going to be a lot of stuff I can buy. I want to say I can get the... Do I already have the nature sword? I know I have the Anim armor. I already have the nature sword, but I have the extra. So I think I need to get the sea robes and the cringe shield. I think. All me not remembering what it is that I need to get. Partially because I don't recall what it is I currently have on hand. Did I just run? Part of me really just wants to run, but at the same time, part of me really just wants to kill a giant brain. Ow. Oh, well, let's try that recovery, shall we? Give it a shot. Chug it on down. Okay, HP and MP. It's a little bit of a waste, considering that there's a town right outside the cave, but at the same time, yeah. Oh, that did next to nothing to the brain. Really, I just gotta hope that the brains don't keep on blasting me with spells. Yeah, there we go. Now it's just mano a mano, brain on demon. Sounds a little wrong. Especially when I consider that that pile of brains is less of a pile of brains and more just a bunch of tentacles. Which does not improve my feelings on it. In fact, it makes it worse. No tentacles, please. Oh, I can already imagine that there's Rule 34 of this. Well, at least I just get to punch some walls next. I can't help but wonder what level I should be for the next boss. Or, hell, the next actual dungeon area. Was literally walking out the door. Like when you walk out the door and immediately get a phone call. Like, sorry, I'm heading out the door. Can I take your message? And then it turns out to be this long survey thing, and then you're just far too polite of an individual to say, I'm sorry, and just hang up. That's me, I'm that individual. Brains! Walls! Die! I am low on the HP and the MP. I shouldn't even bother with... Part of me is like, I shouldn't have even bothered with casting a fireball in that area with the brain. Oh, hi, Despair. You're a little bit easier to kill now because I'm level 17. There we go. Oh boy. Let's just get to the next town, please. A little bit of rest, relaxation. Not worried about brains. Oh god, it's worse. Ah, he already cast the agility. Okay. So those guys can get bad. I mean, like, real bad. Because they have agility, which makes it so as they're harder to hit. Just run right towards the end. 6 gold. Alright, I'll take it. You know anything about Melanam? Yes. You mean you found it? I wasted 25 years of my life looking for it. I think my cat is hungry, but my cat gets that there is a big old bowl of food right in front of her face. Okay, she's good. Now, if I recall, bottle of agility. Cool. Yeah, this is the next location where you can buy bottles of power and protect. Would have been all the way here from Zealous. Now let's go over here for a little bit of plot. I'm the best digger in the village. Sing a song. What a voice. I like my singing. I traveled far seeking the Water Rune. Now I can't get it because of a stubborn old man. Rune? I remember that a tribe in the south had something called the Water Rune. If you're going there, be careful. They're mean and tough. And a bunch of monkeys. Did I forget about the part where they were all monkeys? Because they're all monkeys. My husband sings all day singing in the tavern. People used to call him the Digger Quo. I've never figured out how to actually say that word. But not anymore. He no longer works and I'm unhappy. Well, aren't you a grumpy goose? We are first going to make a little pit stop at the weapon and armor shop. Now hopefully better armor? Yep, sea robes. Increase my power by 2 whole points. Thanks, guy. 2 whole points of defense. For all of my money. And yeah, the best sword that he has is a nature sword. Well, guess I'm set for a while. I'm glad that I ended up getting just enough money in order to buy it, though. Nothing goes well these days. Well, maybe that's because you're living on a freaking dock. If someone drops something, it goes immediately to the bottom of the sea. Excuse me. Did you take training classes and learn from King Lemily? He once saved my life when I was a child. I'm glad to hear that he is well. Sure, well. But that's plot. Did you know there was a continent in the north? It was called Melanam, but disappeared into the sea. Thank you for telling me literally all the things that Brantu knew. You know about Aegis? I'm from there, but please don't tell anyone. Yeah, I wouldn't want to tell anyone that I came from a little podunk place like Aegis. Anywho, off we see about a Water Rune, rather. And sadly, we gotta go all around this goddamn mountain range. Which means we also gotta run into more manta ray. They're not especially strong, it's just that once they start using their agility stuff, they're a lot harder to hit and just become a giant pain in the butt. Oh, luckily, once we do get to this next place, I can just teleport there. You know what? Let's just go with a Ice 2. Blizzard 1. Glorious. Don't you? Okay. I'll say, don't you heal? Would have been far worse if he healed. Would have tried my patience if he healed. And he did heal. Bastard. I'm probably going to do a little bit of level grinding once I finish up this episode. Because I'm just remembering the next areas. And distinctly remembering having a bad time with sandwiches and all sorts of other things that are just no thank you. Not to mention, some of the monsters around here are kinda kicking my ass. See if we can reach this place without another encounter. Glorious. Ah. This is the country of Guntz. Oompa oompa. Doopity-doo. I've got another puzzle for you. We have no need for weapons in this town. Then why do you have the shopkeep music? And yes, that was Esna. And no, I'm not going to go over to her and try to punch her in the face. Because then she'll just blast me with ice magic and I'll have the worst of days. Now, I'd be more likely to reign victorious over her now because I'm healed, but that's neither here nor there. Might as well talk to everyone. Oompa oompa doopity-doo. You know, I've never actually made connections with the Oompa Loompas and these guys until literally just now. Unga. Sorry, Uga. Unga would imply a different word altogether. Uga, on the other hand. I got nothing. Okay. I saw someone asking the sage for the rune. Betcha it was Esna. $5 says it was Esna. I mean, she's here already after all. We haven't had rain for a long time and the crops are dying. Furthermore, we can't dig a well because the ground is too hard. Digging a well, you say? Hi, guy. Are you asking for the Water Rune? I'll never give it to you. It's our guardian. You're wasting your time. Leave at once. Don't bother me anymore. I will not give you the Water Rune. Not to a stranger. I already told you, forget about it. Leave. You're going to make me angry. Don't say a word. You're persistent, aren't you? Well, alright. I'll make you a deal. If you can get us water for the crops without rain, I'll give you the Water Rune. Just wondered that there was something here as well. Oh, wait, there is something here as well. It's just that it's on the other side. Power Seed. Aha. Right. Now that we got that little tidbit of information, I think everyone should know where it is that we're going to go next. And that's gonna be to talk to a drunkard old man that is all like, ooh, I'm drunk and I love singing. Yes, sir, I'm the digger's quo. You need me for something? Yeah, want me to dig for underground water? Let me think. Alright, I'll do it for you. Where shall I start? Glorious. I believe I can teleport with this guy. I don't see why I would not be able to teleport to Guntz with this guy. Hello, old man. It's you again. Who is this man? What are you gonna do with him? Water! We got water! You saved the village. Thank you. As I promised, here's the Water Rune. Ah. You know what's so great about the beginning of this game? You just hear that jingle so many times. The rune we are talking about is supposed to have magical power that restores lost energy if you use it during a battle. I've also heard about another rune over in Patroff to the east. I suggest you go there. Hey, drunken quo. It was a tough job and I worked hard. I want to stay here a while and help the villagers. How very noble of you, sir. And you know what's going to be my stupid decision for the end of this episode? Is just showing what might be a bad idea. Because I saw a haughty little elf over in the corner of the village over here. Just gonna just give a polite hi. We haven't said hi to her yet. Hey, Esna. Lejes, I didn't know you were here. I'm a little discouraged right now. This journey has taught me how little I truly know. Back to the beginning. I must start all over again. Oh good, she didn't decide to want to try to kill me for the 2 runes that I have. Woo! Close call there. In any case, I'm going to go ahead and call an episode here. When we return, I am going to do a little bit of leveling up again. Because, again, the area that comes after this area is kind of a ball buster. Especially because the trek from here to Patroff is a long one. And there's a lot of monsters that are just simply a little too strong for a magic user. So I'm also going to use those seeds. So yeah, thank you all so very much for watching. I hope to see you guys when we reach Patroff in the next episode. Take care. Cheers.